Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good day, whenever you receive this message. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, Taurus. So we're just going to do a general message and see what information Spirit has for you. Get a read on current energy. Thank you to those of you who are new here. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and join our family if you feel called to. And to those of you who are returning, you already know the vibe. Switch the roles, assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, or your gender. Okay, this is a current energy read for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know today, Spirit? Remember, I'm only going to speak to your higher self. I will only speak and connect to your higher self. I'm a channel for lights. And you should only listen to your higher self. Also, check out the quizzes on my posts. They help you learn esoteric knowledge and astrology. So check out those quizzes. Let's get a few more shuffles. Just keep every low for listening from me, Spirit, and return any negative energy sent to harm myself or my viewers back to the second dimension to be recycled for the highest good of the collective. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so we have the Moon and the Seven of Swords. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. What is going on here? So there seems to be some sort of illusion or deceit here, some sort of trickery going on. And I'm only going to say that because I see the Seven of Swords here. If the Moon talks about things hidden from you, it's also a reminder to follow your intuition or to tune into your emotions, your feelings. This could also be fears coming to the surface, a channel that somebody maybe having nightmares, or maybe a significant dream that you had yesterday. Good morning. Let me know your Taurus placement. It helps me for you. But we got the Moon as the first card out. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, what else? So we have the Emperor. And the Ten of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Did somebody get arrested or somebody getting arrested going to spiritual jail? What's this? The Emperor, he's usually a divine masculine. Somebody who's grounded in their energy, in their identity. They've usually reached a certain place of self-mastery. This is also representation of the root chakra. There could be some sort of fears or illusions coming back up to the surface, subconscious, something subconscious. Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. This person might be triggering you. Or if you are masculine, you could be feeling triggered. Neptune will do that though. A lot of suppressed feelings and emotions will back up to the surface. Your dream states will be active. A lot of the ways or methods, or even like as for your daily routines and regimens, will be questioned. It's like, am I going about this the right way? Am I doing something, you know, the right way? Should I be doing it this way? Is this going to give me my desired outcome? So somebody could be impacted by this Neptune retrograde. That's the planet of illusions, delusions, but it's also the planet or the transit where karmic energies cannot lie. People who carry deceit and malice and envy, jealousy, all that stuff comes to the surface. Nothing is hidden during Neptune retrograde because it helps you release what's not serving you. And the only way for you to be able to see it is if you actually see it with your third eye type of thing. So what else? Yeah, look, see the Hangman. I can't make it up. So there could be repressed feelings and emotions that somebody, if this Emperor is not somebody who's being deceptive, or we're going to see as the story unfolds, then this is something from your subconscious that could be triggered, that's being triggered. Maybe by something that this person is doing and not realizing it with the Hangman. But you could be having a lot of dreams about this person, or your dream state could be really active at this time. Maybe somebody could be up at night, feeling a little restless. So the Hangman is Piscean energy. It could talk about stagnancy, things being delayed. But in this, there's enlightenment, there's clarity, there's things that you need in order to shift your perception. So let me get one more card out. We got the Two of Cups in the reverse. We got the Sun, the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Star. The Two of Cups in reverse about disharmony, discord, two people who are not on the same page. They don't have the same desires. This could be a breakup. Somebody could be in the shadow period of a breakup. A masculine energy here could be. Somebody could be kind of like isolating or just saying to themselves. It's like introspecting about a breakup or something along those lines. They could be looking for clarity with the Sun here. I'm not too sure about this Emperor. We're gonna see. Piscean energy is significant here. And so is Cancer with the Two of Cups here. Pisces Cancer energy is significant here. Maybe lots of water, emotions. What's the Moon? And see the Empress. So this seems to be a relationship. This is a very 3D based connection. The Emperor and the Empress exist in 3D. This is a solid commitment, a solid connection, like something official, like this is actually a real relationship here. But I'm not understanding why the Moon is here. Somebody could work with the Moon, really enjoy looking at the Moon, watching the Moon. Somebody could be a night owl. What's on the Moon and the Empress? Okay, so we have the Temperance, which talks about patience. Somebody is high vibrational with the Temperance here. This is Sagittarian energy. So it talks about being in alignment with your highest timeline. Somebody being a whole. Mind, body, spirit. The Moon here. What's the Empress? I feel like there are certain shadow aspects that might be coming back up to the surface in order for you to heal, work through, and transmute whatever this energy is. Something about the past could be being triggered. Yeah, see the death card. This is also past. Pluto is actually in retrograde till December, so a lot of what's going to reveal is in order for you to really step into like real union with yourself here. Yeah, the Six of Wands talks about fulfilling a prophecy, being in the spotlight, being recognized. So somebody here is definitely going through a big, I'm sensing like a real big career change, or you're being called to. There could be something that you're doing at work to where maybe it is benefiting you. I'm not seeing that not here, but it feels like there's something else you're meant to be doing. Yeah, look, Eight of Pentacles. This talks about work, daily routines and regimens, patterns, how you distribute your energy, self-mastery. Be intentional about it too. So somebody could be going through a career change or a major ending. What's this death card in the Six of Wands? The Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords could be confusion, unfinished business with the past. Okay, I know what I'm getting here. This is so interesting. So somebody has a mission here that they brought over from a past life. This could be clearing some sort of karmic debt with the death card, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting like somebody here is about to come into a certain career or business or a certain line of work that you did in the past life. Even the moon is here. What's this Five of Swords? It's like something you weren't able to do in the past life. Yeah, look, and the Seven of Pentacles talks about wealth, patience, planning, and strategizing. Somebody could have Virgo or Leo prominently somewhere in their chart. Maybe even Aquarius. Yeah, see the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. The Chariot operates in the spirit of wisdom, your inner wisdom, your ancestral knowledge. It's also your solar plexus, which the Queen of Wands neck is a big part of identity. It's a big part of your identity or your purpose here. Even Mars. Your Mars placement talks about your inner spirit warrior. Can we run this Empress? There could be something you're supposed to be birthing or creating, and maybe it's taking you a long time. With the Seven of Pentacles, maybe something requires a lot of time, effort, energy. But the Fool here, this is like trendsetter energy, something original, being a pioneer, the first to do something, a new journey. Oh my goodness. I don't know who this reading is for, but with the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, this is actually a part of your spiritual inheritance, which has a lot to do with identity. This could be like position of power and authority, giving back to your community with the Six of Pentacles. Or simply just your energy, the work that you put out into the world, being, what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? Reciprocated. And the Ten of Pentacles as well. Now let's be realistic. The Ten of Pentacles, that type of energy doesn't just fall in your lap overnight. It's long, strenuous hours of hard work, teamwork, collaboration. Think generational wealth, right? And it doesn't always have to be in terms of finance. There could be, so somebody is actually being called to collaborate more with their environment, with the people around them. It's like needing to take a leap of faith and actually connect with the world around you. It's kind of what I'm getting here. But also, I just lost my train of thought here. It's like you being the first to do something, and not only you having like it's like you have the support of your lineage, your ancestors, the ones that have come before you. This is real interesting. Hold on, you guys. Let me turn that TV down because it's kind of loud. So, here, what's the Fool? The Hermit. Ten Cups and Power. The Hermit is Virgo Chiron. It's being the wounded warrior. So somebody here is a healer. What's the Hermit and the Fool? Or this is you healing your maternal lineage or something with this part that's being fulfilled. What's the Hermit? So we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the World and the High Priestess. The Justice. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look, see, this fight is about your lineage. And whatever you're being called to do here, they standing behind you on this one. Look at them gathered around you. Oh my, I don't know, what the heck? This message is getting so deep and I can't even tell what it is right now. It's like they're gathered around you in spirit to assist you. What's the Four of Pentacles? And whatever this is. Yeah, see, look at them watch. Oh my gosh. We got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. It's something that you're supposed to be doing for work, and they're watching you closely to see you will. It could even be released some sort of entity or karmic tie with the Devil here in the Ten of Wands. Some sort of entity or karmic tie. Maybe something in your that's running in your family. So also the Four of Pentacles talks about planning and strategizing, saving money, holding on to memories of the past. And the Hermit is somebody's spirit. This is insane. The Hermit is definitely spirit. I feel like it could be you, Taurus. This could be you. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, see the Knight of Swords. There's an opportunity here that you're meant to be seizing. King and Queen of Swords. This could involve a conversation of some sort. There could be something that you communicated to your spirit team. King and Queen of Swords is conversation. What's this Knight of Swords? Yeah, the Tower. So there could be a blockage that you were experiencing that you could have communicated to your spirit team about. I feel like this tower is something being removed so you can move forward. Yeah, look, the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands. There's something being removed so that you can move forward. A person, place, or thing, even a habit. Spirit is communicating to you something that you need to remove. On the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. So this could break up. This could even be like something that you're really passionate about that you have suppressed. And the passion, the desire is not going to go away. It's just going to keep on coming back until you do it because it's something big. What's this Ace of Cups in the reverse? Let's see. It's something for work. Let's see the Five of Pentacles. This is losing things of value. Maybe feeling like you don't have enough resources or maybe time. What's the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, see the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is something that you're overthinking. It could be you overthinking, like I don't have enough to do this, or you don't have enough time or enough energy, or maybe you feel like you don't have enough information or wisdom about this. But you're never gonna be ready, right? You just have to do it, and then you go with the flow. You're never ready for a change or to do something new. You know, you just decide one day that you're gonna do it. This could be something as far as communications with the Queen of Swords. Somebody's voice could be hoarse, could have been hoarse. You could be recovering from a head cold or something. What's the Queen of Swords? Four of Cups. Three of Swords, the Strength card. Four of Cups is illusions, delusions. So I feel like there's an illusion around here about maybe how much you know, or if you have enough wisdom or right decision. What's the Four of Cups? Yeah, see the Tower. There's something that you're rejecting that Spirit is calling you to do, and you're just going to have to answer it. Now, what's crazy is the Nine of Cups, fame, fortune, prosperity, and abundance, emotional fulfillment, being in the spotlight, receiving accolades. This could be something world-renowned, a world-renowned creation or invention or innovation. With the Fool here, it's like being a trendsetter, the first to do something, a pioneer of your field, whatever this is. It's something maybe that you're supposed to be creating. The shaman is a medicine man or woman. Somebody could be into like herbalism or apothecary or I don't know. What's this Emperor? We have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I don't know why I'm kind of getting somebody's a night owl. Somebody being up late at night, not being able to sleep, maybe restless. What's this Nine of Swords? The Eight of Cups and the Chariot. So this is like needing to see the bigger picture of situation. What's the Eight of Cups? Three of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Magician card and Three of Swords. This is Queen of Cups. Let's see. The cards keep coming out in twos. Five of Wands and Three of Wands. So I feel like I'm kind of getting, there's an image here in somebody's mind of like how they want a particular vision to come into fruition, and that's not how it's supposed to go. With the Chariot here, it's going to go according to God's plan, the divine's plan, and the timing, and yeah, see, look, we got the Two of Swords, Four of Wands, and the King of Swords. And the Pentacles and the Judgment. This is like the Five of Wands with the Three of Wands is being fixated on a certain vision, a certain outcome, or the future. Somebody here being stubborn, resisting change. What's the Five of Wands? Yeah, see the star. The star is Aquarian energy. It's the planet of friends, hopes, dreams, visions, optimism, having faith. It's like I want to do this a certain way. It could be this Emperor. I feel like this could be your person. I feel like it could be your person, really, who's one that's being rigid or stubborn about what it is that they need to change, or a certain maybe career that they need to sacrifice or let go of. And I feel like here with the Queen of Cups, somebody has a strong sense of foresight. And the star, like you could be a very powerful seer or oracle. This thing has the world in her hand. This I said this thing because she look ethereal. If I'm looking at it again, she look ethereal. But this Queen of Cups, you could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces prominently somewhere in your chart. But I feel like the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands is somebody's strong gift. It's like you were gifted with vision, with foresight, with being a seer. You know what I mean? And you can see something clearly, but it's like there's somebody here being rigid. They're sticking to a plan or a vision that they have, and it's not that that's a bad thing. It's just there's a need here to change the approach. The Fool, they need to do something different, something that they haven't done before. Maybe it's collaborate with different people. This could even be in regards to something that needs to be healed. Maybe somebody here is looking for like a cure or something to be healed, and they need to change the way that they're looking at it, or they're viewing it, or their approach to it. But I feel like this Queen of Cups is you, Taurus. To where you can see something clearly here. You have strong intuition too, and it's like, I feel you see the path of least resistance, or the path that makes the most sense, or that's going to teach this person the most. That's what you can see. Also, you're very inspirational to somebody. You're very healing to somebody. What's the star? The star is somebody who achieves their dreams and goals. They're very high achievers. You have the Justice card. You could be a Libra or an Aquarius. Yeah, see, look, the Hostess, you were put, whoever you're dating, you were put in this person's path for a really specific reason. I do feel like this is a fated union or connection too, because you're meant to show somebody, but what it is, the problem here is it's triggering a certain fear or wound within your person that they are, one, they need to heal from, but I feel like they're running from it. They don't want to. Whatever they're supposed to be doing is going to involve, how can I explain it? It's going to force somebody to face their shadow. But in this transition is healing, because the Temperance is here. That's healing. That's ascension, peace and harmony. Let's see, what's the Six of Wands? That's Leo, Mars. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This is it is a part of somebody's destiny, whatever they're supposed to be doing, and it's going to bring forth a lot of fortune. Somebody's wealth is tied. It feels like somebody here is spiritually wealthy, and the only way for them to access this is to tap into themselves. Maybe it involves this person tapping into their feminine energy. If this is a masculine, feminine energy of creation, creating, birthing, you know. What's the wheel of fortune? This is Sagittarius, Jupiter, luck, growth, and blessings. Somebody is meant for fame, it feels like. It could be fame, doesn't have to be, but this could be receiving accolades of some sort with the Six of Wands, being publicly recognized. What's the wheel? This is in alignment with somebody's destiny, their highest timeline. Okay, yeah, see the High Priestess. And the King of Wands. So that spirit saying, you know what it is you're supposed to. Everything ain't for everybody. Sometimes when I hit those spiritual cards, when I'm trying to clarify, sometimes it could be the Seven of Swords combined with the Two of Swords, or even the High Priestess. It's like the unknown, they hit the unseen. But this is a need for you to follow your intuition, your divine guidance. Yeah, I'm telling you. The High Priestess is also somebody who's very wise. She has, it's like this mysteriousness about her because she knows a lot more than she speaks. She's very quiet, reserved type of energy, but she has all the knowledge and wisdom that she needs. So if that's in question here, that's really not a problem. Sometimes you gotta learn as you go, you know, but so I feel like this Eight of Cups is more so leaving your comfort zone. Leaving their comfort zone. So you could need to purchase like a new car or a new vehicle, or you could be, or you need to. Something here about planning and traveling. This might require. With the Justice card here, divine law and order, especially with the Tower. The Star with the Justice, two major arcana, this is a big change. And I feel like as soon as this person is to take this leap of faith and change this career path that they're on, like everything that they're probably manifesting or trying to draw in, because I see it here with the Empress and the Moon, it's like somebody trying to manifest something. That's like being a magnet, attracting all your blessings, your manifestations, abundance, being a magnet for it. And usually when you're in line with like your cosmic blueprint, that's where the real wealth is. And it's not always money. Remember, I'm talking about money. Yeah, look, the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, honey. This is self-actualization. This is using your natural talents and abilities to manifest material wealth, abundance, stability, just comfort. And whatever this is, somebody is really skilled at it. Somebody could be a Virgo. I don't know why I keep getting Virgo energy and you just read. Are y'all dating a Virgo or having somebody does? Or it talks about your work, your career path. Virgo is also very picky, meticulous, maybe I should say. They're very detail oriented. They work sort of in systems. But the Virgo energy is about disrupting the system, not necessarily to cause chaos, but to improvise it, to renovate it, to, how can I say it, to make it more efficient. So, Yeah, see, I feel like whatever this is with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, it could require you to work or collaborate with other people to share ideas. Maybe like crowdfunding, or not necessarily crowdfunding, but it's like you'll need a team. This is like sharing ideas with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. You know, I'm kind of getting like, you know, they say you have 7 pearls, if y'all know the theory or the ideal behind the 7 pearls. It also kind of explains why you have doppelgangers, where you'll see or meet or come across people, not everybody does, in your lifetime who look exactly like you. They do. They could even have the same name as you, the same path as you, or whatever. It feels like they do with the Chariot. These are people who will have the same path as you. Y'all share the same ideas. It feels like passions. What's the Three of Cups? That card flew way over there. Yeah, look, the Hierophant and the 10 Cups. So the Hierophant talks about contracts. Really binding contracts with the Page of Pentacles, documents. So maybe you'll need legal advice for whatever this is. Even the Justice card too. Maybe you need an attorney to draw up a business plan for you, because the Page of Pentacles is creating a practical plan. So you could need maybe an attorney or a law firm to assist you with this plan, or with whatever ideas you have. You could need legal advice. What's the Three of Cups? Or maybe you'll need to work with a lawyer. Or maybe somebody wants to be a lawyer. Yeah, look, we got the King of Swords and the Four of Wands. I'm kind of getting somebody could need legal advice, or somebody wants to work in law. Maybe somebody wants their own law firm. Look, and here's the King of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody is needing to fulfill their passion or their desire in life. This is going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment and emotional abundance. And here with the Magician, now that there's mental clarity, you can manifest. There's also a need to have willpower. I'm getting like mental strength and fortitude from two. But I feel like this read is for a masculine. I do. I feel like this read is for a masculine. And the feminine is his guide. She's like his spiritual guide. She's like protecting him in spirit, or she's guiding him spiritually to the path that he's supposed to be on. But it's like he's being stubborn. He's being stubborn, or the Justice is also about having trust too, and the Star of Faith. So maybe with this Nine of Swords, he's worried, like, can I have faith? Can I put my faith in her, my trust in her, my belief in her vision, in what she sees? And now let me tell you exactly how divine unions are supposed to be. And I say it because a man, and this is in the Bible, not verbatim, right? But until he has a vision, until he has an idea, until he's in this emperor status where he knows who he is, he's confident in himself, he has structure and discipline, order, right? He can provide this woman with certain infrastructure she'll need, you know what I mean? Like, until then, a woman doesn't have a place, to me, in his life. And this is what you need women for, right? To help bring forth your manifestations, to help bring your vision into fruition, to help create what it is. That's why they say you give a woman a meal, or some food, she gonna make a meal. Give her a house, she gonna make a home. This is a divine union. We see the emperor and the empress, and I feel like if there's any tension in this union, is because the divine masculine is not listening to his divine guidance, which to me looks like it's his feminine. It's his woman who has a strong sense of foresight. She really does. I can see it right here. It don't get no realer than this. But with the Five of Wands, he's fighting it. It don't get no realer than this. She's been gifted. And she's been appointed with the star as a part of your destiny to restore divine law and order. To restore divine law and order, which is somebody's destiny, the path that they're meant to be on, their north node. Right? Being in alignment with your highest timeline. This is also inheritance of God when you reach the star, because this is like you being in control of your body, right? This is where the stress is coming from with the Nine of Swords. If somebody's masculine's been up at night, maybe restless, sleepless, I'm seeing somebody walk the house at night, go in the fridge, eat, things like that, like. And this Queen of Cups has a lot of love for him too. She got the wood in her hands. Now that I'm looking at this again, she do. So somebody could be dating a Libra, because we got the words down here. It doesn't have to be. But the King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Even we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. So I feel like a part of career change is initiation into them being spiritually unified with the Four of Wands here, because that's marriage of the spirits. Even the Hierophant here is a contract, fulfilling a contract, a legal contract, but this one feels spiritual with the divine, with the I was about to say the divine, with the Chariot, I meant. Is your solar plexus. That's also about creativity, expressing yourself on a level, on a spiritual level, rather. And the Chariot, now that I'm seeing this again, it needs both. It needs both to move forward. It needs both energies, dark and light, feminine and masculine, to move forward together. Balance and confidence. Think about how it is when, like, two people are working towards a common goal. I'm seeing no real marriage though. You and this person could be really. I feel like it's spiritual right now, because things weren't in the spirit first. It's born on the mental plane first, and then it manifests into the physical. So what's this? What's this King of Swords? And we got the King and Queen of Swords out, so these two are an intellectual match. There could be conversation about this, but they're not right next to each other. So this King of Swords. Yeah, see the Ace of Pentacles. This is abundance, prosperity, wealth, material wealth, and it doesn't come and go. This is something that's long term, but it feels like it's to bring. Oh, so this person is to help. It's like assisting in bringing wealth into somebody's lineage, into somebody's bloodline. This person could be to restore the material wealth or clear some sort of financial trauma. I feel like it's more so for the masculine. Yeah, look, the Sun and the Judge. Liberation, freedom, growth, and expansion. I don't know why I'm seeing wedding. There's lots of planning, traveling in somebody's future. This is really enough wealth to travel. Like, you know what? Now that I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles again over here, let's see, 7. Oh. So yeah, it's like the way that he's been planning, whatever, get into whatever goal this is not working with the 5 of Swords. But you two come together from a past life to do whatever this is together. Excuse me, I don't know why my throat just started doing that. This deep. This reading is so deep. Somebody could be planning a wedding. The Page of Pentacles is planning a reunion or a vacation. You could be. But even with the in here, that's Taurus energy. You're definitely somebody very wise. It's like you upgrade this person's belief systems and paradigms around wealth, around union, marriage, collaboration, family. Yeah. We got the Queen of Pentacles, 1, 7. That's 8. 9. This is really 10. This is linked to 10. So you two are supposed to work together. So I feel like with this Page of Pentacles, this is you sharing some sort of knowledge or wisdom financially with this person or vice versa. But I feel like y'all supposed to share the knowledge and wisdom you guys have together. Yeah, the Strength card to overcome this challenge or obstacle. But the Hierophant is somebody of affluence, influence. They could be a spiritual teacher. You could consider yourself to be. Or this is your role in this person's life. Like I was saying, you're supposed to guide them spiritually. But with the 5 of Wands here, it's like somebody here is either they're fighting something. They could be fighting change because 5 represents change. And 5 is a Mars card. I mean, not Mars, Saturn card. And Saturn is structure, discipline, you know. It's like because there is no change, this is why there's friction or conflict. And getting to a certain dream, goal, or vision is the Star card here. So what's the Hangman? This is like a need to pause and reflect or being enlightened. All these cards that fell. We got the Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, see, it's like somebody is so rigid with Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. It's like they want to do something their way and their only. They can't even see no other way. They don't want to see another way with the 8 of Swords because that's a card of illusion. They want to continue doing what they've been doing. And the Knight of Pentacles, he's going to follow through on what he started. He's very diligent, right? He's hardworking, dependable, and reliable. But it feels like he's keeping himself trapped when the 9 of Cups, I know that he can have so much more. Yeah, look, the King of Wands. This talks about taking action. Or even the King of Wands is the energy of being very ambitious, hardworking. Somebody who's mastered their fire. The way I'm saying it with the King of Pentacles, with the Knight of Pentacles, excuse me. But also he has strong will, strong desires. But even in dating, this is somebody who prefers to maintain their autonomy. You know what I mean? Their independence in some way. So what's this Eight of Swords, Gemini, Jupiter? This person needs to shift their perception of whatever it is. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, there's a skill that you or your person have that they're really good at and passionate about it too, with the Knight of Cups. But it's like they're suppressing this passion because with the moon here, there's some sort of fear or wound surrounding this that they'll have to face in order to do so, is what I'm really feeling. That's what I'm feeling. So what's this Nine of Pentacles? And they're really skilled at it too. Somebody is also, they move slow, but it's the energy of more so being efficient, being or diligent rather, in whatever it is that they do. They see it through. No wonder why they're coming up here as an Emperor. I'm like, I know this energy, but why is the moon here? Like, an Emperor isn't really inclined to, or he's not really deceptive. He knows what he wants. He has integrity and honor, right? So I'm like, why is the moon next to this person? There's a fear here. And I feel like with the Two of Cups in reverse, this is causing disharmony in a union. These two are not on the same page, and that's a problem. It feels like it could be creating strife, or I don't even know if that's the word, tension, or like a disconnect in a relationship. So what's this Nine of Pentacles? Somebody could be a surgeon or want to be a surgeon or a nurse or something. I don't know why I'm seeing that with this Eight of Swords energy. Maybe this is like sewing, crocheting. I'm getting a lot from that. Maybe a trainer. Like a trainer, or maybe working with animals or something too. No wonder why I keep getting Virgo. And Virgos do like animals. But what's this Nine of Pentacles? The Knight of Swords. This is seasoning certain opportunity. Being hasty. So they could need to slow down. There could be a need for patience here. Maybe you need to have more patience with this person. Because with the Wheel of Fortune here, divine timing is at play. And I've learned in working in sales for over the years, never underestimate the power of planting a seed. Because they may not realize it the first time around when you say it, or maybe it's just they don't need information when it was presented to them. But there's going to come a time and day where they're going to need that information, or they're going to have a moment where they recall it and come back to you. And that's when it's your time to shine. That's when it's your time to shine. Like, oh yeah, I've been waiting for you to ask me about this, or I've been so ready for you to do or make this change, whatever this is. Like, and guess what? In that moment for you, the divine feminine in this dynamic, in that moment while you're waiting for your person to be ready, it's all about preparation. It's all about preparation. I would say take time to prepare yourself for whatever this is, because it's something that y'all have to do together. What's this Nine of Swords? It's all about preparation. That's how you see the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is disharmony, discord, a hope or a dream not fulfilled, a wish not fulfilled. Because the upright is, so somebody could have to spend time away from family. Maybe they don't want to be away from their family, or maybe they don't want to be alone. Isolation is required for evolution, and ascension is required. When you sit with yourself, that's when you hear God, that's when you hear Spirit the most. That's when you get to know yourself the best. It's when you're free of distractions. All you got is you and your mind with the Eight of Swords here, and that's the mind is a very powerful thing, because your whole entire body is a mind. Your whole entire body is a mind. On a basic level, think of your chakras. They all have a gland connected to it that when you turn it on and activate it, I don't want to keep going into that, but so what's the Ten of Cups in the reverse? It feels like somebody's doing it by themselves right now. Yeah, look, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Maybe somebody will have to travel for work or travel. Even the Nine of Wands talks about burnout, being close to somebody. It's like it's tired of doing what it is that they're doing. Maybe the money is good or it's stable, but your gifts and talents will bring you much more prosperity and abundance and much more emotional fulfillment. And when you love what you do, you never really work a day in your life. You don't. What's the Ten of Cups reversed? Let's see, the Ace of Swords is the truth. A breakthrough and epiphany. What's this Ace of Swords? Mental clarity. So what is it going to take for somebody to lose their family to come to have their come to Jesus moment? Oh, okay. So there's a child communicating here that they're not happy or some needs are not met, or children is bringing something to some attention. I feel like there's a child, somebody could have a son or a little boy, and saying something to whoever this is. And I feel like one day it's going to click, or it's going to take for a child to express something. Maybe they feel neglected with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, or they don't feel like there's happiness in a home, or somebody's child is not feeling the love is what I'm getting. But it's because of a certain job. See, when you're an entrepreneur, it's like you can make your own schedule. So you don't have to worry about like not having time for your family. I mean, your business is your baby, right? Your business is boss. If you want to evolve, you have to continue to meet the demands, the needs of your business, of your clientele, right? But you can still create your own schedule, and your clients are going to be your clients. You know, they're either going to like the service that you offer, or they're going to find somebody else to go. But the people who really like what you have to offer, who really with you, who are meant to be your clients, are going to rock with you. It don't matter if your price is $10. It don't matter if you open at 10 p.m. or 5 p.m. Your clients are going to show up. They will. So I don't know if somebody, maybe this could require entrepreneurship, but let's see. What's the Two of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, see the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So there could be lots of arguments, and yeah, I'm getting somebody had an argument. There could have been an argument or something here that took place. What's this Knight of Wands? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody needs to be open, flexible to change, to manifest whatever it is that they're trying to get to. What's the Two of Pentacles? That's also Capricorn energy, which talks about strategy, planning, you know, having discipline. The two of this. Or somebody's argument was, I do everything by myself, I juggle everything by myself. Devil in the reverse. So yeah, somebody needs to face a fear. Even we got Taurus here. This is literally about somebody facing a fear, and it could involve something from their childhood, or this is going to bring childhood healing. Yeah, look at the King of Pentacles here with the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. Two cards of healing and restoration. So, then we got the World here, which talks about a goal, a milestone being achieved. What's this Ten of Swords? Yeah, the Page of Wands. Children are significant in this dynamic. Maybe it's somebody's child that encourages them to make the change by something that they say. To the child, my condolences. Or maybe somebody's child really told them how they felt and it stung. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a child with this Page of Wands. Or some sort of communication. What's this Page of Wands? see the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is something maybe you love to do as a child. What's the Page of Pentacles? Okay, the World in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. So the World here is like underachiever in the reverse. Somebody who feels like an underachiever. Or underachievement. You know, I'm kind of getting a really specific scenario where there was something that you wanted to do, right? And you went as a child and you went to your mother or father and told them what you wanted to do, what you wanted to be, and it's like they crushed your dreams. They told you, they instilled whatever fear, insecurity within you that's blocking this person from doing what it is that they're passionate about. If that person's parent has since transitioned or something like that, with the Hermit here, maybe it's their mom or something, maybe they have since transitioned, or I don't know, or they're no longer in their life, or however this is. I feel this is real specific, but it's like they were probably told that they couldn't do it, and but it's something that they really love to do. That's what's up. I don't know, that's real specific, but what's this Devil reverse? This is like somebody needing to face their fear. Yeah. The Sun talks about the of creation, to set somebody free, liberation. Yeah, look at this. I can't make it up. The Strength card with the Ten of Pentacles. Once you overcome this challenge, face this fear, or this could even be you exercising your personal strength and willpower. Or confidence. This could be confidence. Yeah, I feel like somebody... What's the Sun? Oh, that card just fell. Yeah. It feels like somebody's parents broke their confidence in regards to a dream that they had, and now they don't want to do it at all. But it's like this suppressed passion or feeling or whatever it is, it's coming back up now. This is the energy of Neptune retrograde, I swear. It's going to continue to show itself, because this is something that you have to fulfill, a prophecy that you're here to fulfill here in this lifetime. And Spirit is not telling me what it is, right? Even when I see it in the tarot, like sometimes you get visual depictions. This person's passion, Seven of Swords, is off limits. I don't need to see anything past what they're trying to manifest. But this is just saying, follow your divine guidance, follow your intuition, what you've been guided to do. That passion that keeps nagging, it's not going to go away. It's there for a reason. And I feel like it's healing to you with the star, and it's healing to people around you. So, hold on, you guys. I need to look at something right quick. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna keep on calling, because it feels like something from whatever it is. It's to break a generational curse or barrier with the Fool here. It's for liberation, freedom, to set somebody free. It feels like something of a maternal lineage that's gonna bring healing or restoring the wealth of somebody's bloodline. You know, it feels like that. Because the Chariot here, this is moving according to God's plan, the Divine's plan. This is like your mission. Only the Empress ride on chariots for a reason. But here I'm seeing both are needed. Both are needed. The Emperor and the Empress are needed together for this mission. For this. Even the Four of Wands talks about collaboration, unions. It's the card of support. I feel like they're supposed to support each other. So... And you know, I find it real interesting that I didn't see the Lovers card come out, Twin Flames, but that's what I'm getting. We got the Emperor and the Empress, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Regardless, this is a divine connection. Like it's it feels more so like in order for these two to be really unified in spirit is that the masculine energy has to accept this contract that he needs to accept with the Hierophant here to ordain this union. He has to accept this contract, all right, in order for this union to be ordained. Not necessarily ordained, because I feel like it's already is, in order for you two to really be like married. It feels more like of an ethereal type of thing in 5D or in 3D rather. Oh, I see. Yeah, so this is a spiritual connection. Let me go back. This definitely is a 5D connection, but you two haven't really united as far as your earthly duties go. So let me see. Let me get a dragon, because this, whatever this is, I feel like it's going to bring about a big transformation. It's going to bring about a big transformation. So let's get dragon. What's the message here for Taurus? It's like somebody's parent told them they didn't have the skills, or you're not good at that, with your Pentacles in the reverse. I'm kind of getting like underachiever, like this is not what their parent wanted them to do or something like that. And it kind of created like a whole fear type of thing. So this says, fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Yeah, somebody's soul path. I'm telling you, that's the Chariot, your soul path. For real. So fire dragon. And fire is the only element that cannot be touched. It's the only one that aspires up. The only thing that can control it is what? Water. And what's here? The Queen of Cups. Okay, period. For whoever needs this message, listen to your feminine, please. Share this with who, if this resonates with you, please share this with your person, because they holding up a divine plan here. They really are. They really are. And if y'all don't get it right this lifetime, guess what? Y'all be back again to do it in the next lifetime. To do it in the next lifetime. And sometimes they might even manifest as your partner in the next lifetime. Y'all can come back as enemies or siblings or whatever. So it says, fourth dimensional fire dragons radiate a bright orange fiery light. They are powerful beings who give us power, thrust, and determination to work with them. They are the master clearance experts and will direct their blazing flames at anything we ask them to, transmuting lower vibrations that no longer serve us. They will fly in front of us when we travel, often burning up challenges before we reach them. Exactly. So the feminine is trying to show this masculine the path of resistance. And her sense of foresight is on point, because it's going to allow him to, it's like, how can I explain it? Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to help him. Let me keep going. They are also extremely protective of their companions and those who work them. They will light up your friends and roar at those who undermine us. Guidance. If you have received this card, it is time to invite the fire dragons to burn up any circumstances in your life that are not serving you. Call on them to delve deep into your childhood or past lives to release you from your past so that your future can shine. Yeah, the past and the childhood is significant. I was picking that up here. They have the ability and power to travel along the timeline of your soul journey, clearing, healing, and transmuting as they do so. They are happy to do this while you sleep if you ask them. Remember, they don't always just come and do. They have to ask, because you have to ask because there's free will. So these orange dragons have huge open hearts and love to keep you safe by creating a fiery wall of protection around you or your home and family. So remember to ask them to do so. Call on them to light you up in their flames and breathe inspiration into you. You may be amazed at the positive and courageous way you start to deal with people and situations. And then at the end of the deck, we have pure white dragon from Orion. So somebody could be Orion, from Orion. It says, transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. So yeah, this is integration. So that's what the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles back here. Integrating your shadow. So you know what? I'm kind of getting here, whoever's parent, if the message about your parents not believing your dreams as a child, if that is significant to you, I feel like that person projected a certain fear onto you that they didn't speak about. So this is why it's healing to the maternal lineage, because I feel like this goes back. It's bigger than just what your parent or whoever your care provider, what is bigger than just them rejecting your dream. So this says, process what you know, act with truth and honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. So yeah, I'm getting mastery from both of these cards. And the Hermit is very wise. So whoever this is, you have ancestral wisdom of this task or ability. So you're going to feel like you don't have all the information that you need. That's what I was getting over here. Somebody can feel like they don't have enough wisdom or knowledge, or they don't have the information that they need or whatever. It's inside of you. So once you begin to operate, you know, or once you head on the path that you're supposed to be on, everything that you need is just going to come to you. Spirit's never just going to put you on an assignment or give you a mission and then just throw you out into the wolves. No, you're going to be protected as you go through this path. And that's what this says. They are extremely protective of their companions and those who work with them. So you have all the protection. You'll have everything that you need. Like, just point period, you'll have it. You'll have everything that you need. So let's see what else here. And sometimes it takes for you to have certain experiences, be in certain places, when you're divine like that, for you to get certain messages, get certain downloads, even down to spirit making sure you cross paths with the right people who can give you the knowledge and help you. That's what I was seeing right here. You crossing paths with the people who can give you the knowledge or wisdom or ideas, or help you plan and strategize what it is that you're trying to do. Or they, your person, you or your person, it's all there. Somebody, they're fearful because I feel like it's, okay, so we have bliss, number 22. So 2 is union. 2 and 2 is also 4, and you know 4 is Cancer energy. Heritage, the home, the heritage, the home, and things like that, your ancestry. So this is inner child oracle, inner child healing oracle. So it says, our essence is shimmering bliss. At the core of our being, we are exactly like a child, immersed in energetic, ecstatic, light and joy, surrounded by resources and allies, just waiting to guide us and support us. I'm telling you, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. We are inseparable from source. Excuse me, let me read that again. We are inseparable from source. This is the star, right? The star, this is your crown, the authority of your crown. You connect to spirit. That's where you receive all your downloads, even here. So a child, I feel like spirit spoke through a child in this situation. But anyway, it's like you are, shoot, I just lost my train of thought. So star is man, right? And, or woman, or person, or human, period. 5 points is a star, right? And the idea of inheriting your god or goddesshood is that when you when you're divine, represents you falling down to earth, right? But the way back towards the North Star, towards your destiny or whatever, is through your crown, which is higher self, God, spirit, source. That's how you connect. That's the idea of you and God are not separate. He's nothing, he or she, however you identify it, is nothing outside of you. In fact, you have to go within, back into self, in order to connect to God in the first place. So anyway, we are inseparable from source, and such our nature is unconditional love, knowing, and bliss. That's the Queen of Cups energy. So this feminine is the closest this person is going to God, source. In fact, a divine feminine it's the closest thing to it. Anyway, there's no rush to get there. There is no spiritual hierarchy, no final achievement or destination. I feel like I skipped the whole thing. Yeah, so experiencing, accepting this, our soul's journey as we move through time and space, clarifying the lens of our perception more and more with each encounter and new experience we have. Yeah, so you'll gain what you need along the way. There is no rush for us to get there. There is no spiritual hierarchy, no final achievement or destination. Life is not to be achieved, it is to be lived. So that's just saying the experience is in the journey, not the wisdom that you gain along the way, the people that you meet, right? The experiences that you have. In this way, children are our ultimate teachers. What did I tell y'all about this child? What did I tell you? The Spirit spoke through somebody's child, or is speaking through somebody's child. But anyway, reminding us that the outcome doesn't matter. What matters is the joy of the moment, the laughter, and the quality of our presence. This card invites you to simplify and slow down as you consider the possibility that there is no better place than to be in this exact moment. And if you think about it, when you live in the past, you're depressed. When you live in the future, you're this. And it's funny because, I was talking to my person the other day, and he kind of really broke down to me like how nothing matters more than what you're doing now, because what you're doing now is your future unless you change it. You know what I mean? So I love this reading for whoever this is for. But anyway, the more you're able to digest, right, alchemize and transmute energy, which this feminine is showing this masculine too, the more you're able to do that, it's like the more things start to flow in life. Like you don't get stuck. The more you continue to evolve, right? But so because I'm feeling, I want to get one from here too, because let's see. This one, and then I'm going to go. How long have I been on here? Oh my god, it's too long. Transformation, battle of the head versus heart. So yeah, somebody's in a struggle with their ego. And the ego is really just the shadow. That's where fear and worry and doubt and all that lives. It's the shadow. It's here. Fear. The moon, your subconscious. So this talks about, let's see what suit in the deck is. Let's see. Sorry you guys, I'm trying to find a card. Oh, transformation. Okay, so it says steps in to take me home. So this something is guiding you back home to yourself is what this feel. Back inward towards your heart, where God lives. So this number is 4-4. Somebody could be seeing 444, or 8 is significant, which scorpionic energy, death and rebirth, transformation, change. Yeah, this reading is about transformation. So this is page 45. Even 4 and 5 is Sagittarian energy. That's all about evolution, philosophy, the mind. It's a highly spiritual relation too. But that Sagittarian also talks about traveling, higher learning, higher education, things like that. So pay attention, because miracles are unfolding and transforming. Is occurring even if you don't see it yet. Soon your reality will match your internal desires. Rid yourself of doubt and avoid logical reasoning. Yeah, see, that's this King of Swords energy down here. Logical, structure, discipline. He's usually a master. He usually has an authoritative type of energy. He's usually an authoritarian, so it's not too many people that can rule over him or boss him around or make him do something that he doesn't want to do. So rid yourself of doubts and avoid logical reasoning, which can create an inner battle between your head and your heart. If you allow your heart to lead, it will always direct you to highest good. This card indicates that you are at a make it or break it point, causing you to resist change and avoid taking necessary actions. However, facing your fears will lead to tremendous transformations. That obstacles are only teachers. Stay focused on the higher perspective and steer away from making fear-based decisions. Tune into your inner voice and listen to your heart. Experiencing emotional highs and lows is normal, but don't dash in action taking. So that's over here with this Knight of Swords. No, not the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So somebody could be like temperamental or irritable, I'm kind of getting to from that Knight of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Take time to review your circumstances in your heart instead of reacting from your head. If you are being guided to end a relationship, change careers, move, or just forgive your past and yourself, follow the direction of your heart. It will always lead you towards your destiny. So this is a career. I'm not getting a relationship, I'm getting career. But it's going to cause the end of a relationship. Two of Cups in the reverse. It will definitely lead to that. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates. And I'll catch y'all in the next read. Bye.